Tippy time, my damies, Topcat here, and today I bring you my Void Slinger build. If you like your hand cannons, you gotta try this puppy out. With multiple damage buffs we can dish out superior levels of DPS during ad clear and boss phases alike. We have a fun and unique WARMIND build that focuses on making our weapons stronger while slowing down troop movements and feeds us overshields. This cowboy build started as a bit of a fashion exercise, but its unique playstyle had me grinning my way through this season's content, so I just had to share it. Starting with the exotic, the Lucky Pants. When you ready are fully loaded, now that part is crucial, you want to make sure that your guns are reloaded before you pocket them. When you ready your hand cannon, each bullet does an increased damage for a max stack of 10. This buff is available for 7 seconds. You'll then have a personal debuff on the bottom left of your screen called Out of Time. This is a 10-second cooldown before you can use this perk again, so reload and switch to another weapon. That is assuming your target is still standing. But this exotic is really worth it. It takes you a little pea shooter, pew pew, doing 2 and a bit change K damage into a hand cannon doing 18,000 a bullet. This works for all your kinetic hand cannons, but if it's an elemental affinity you'll need to synergize this with your class element. There is one hand cannon in particular that is S tier for this build, which is the 7th Seraph Officer Revolver. It can be acquired from the Spire dungeon. I'm using Extended Mad, Force times a Charm, and Bauble Weapon. This is a great DPS option for encounters that don't offer a lot of ammo, whether it's a strike modifier or enemies that just want to drop your ammo off the map. This being a Seraph weapon, we can equip a WARMIND cell mod to create WARMIND cells. Power of Rasputin, you gain a bonus to weapon damage against enemies that are near WARMIND cells. This is a 10% buff, and whilst this might not sound all that impressive, this will stack with every other damage buff in the game. I will also be using the Icalos hand cannon with Repulsor Brace. Defeating a void debuff targets grants an overshield. This is like the weaken from your smoke grenade, but I'm using the mod Cellular Suppression. Damaging a WARMIND cell creates a burst of suppressing void energy. Additionally, you deal less damage to the WARMIND cell. This is a really excellent mod and is used similarly to your blinding grenade launcher. It shuts down play and you can keep reprocking it by shooting the WARMIND cell again and again. It makes for easy cleanup when your targets are constantly suppressed and take 10% increased damage. I'm using the Global Reach mod to boost out the suppression radius. I'm running the suppressor grenade for multiple reasons, of which I'll explain later on down the line, but it's good at feeding me overshields. I'm running the seasonal mod Weaken Clear for a 15% debuff. Once applied to a target, it can't be reapplied to a second target until the first one is dead, and this won't stack with our Tether's 30% debuff. But this all starts to add up for an excellent burst damage build. Stylish Executioner, defeating a weakened or suppressed target grants us invisibility and true sight. This makes it easier to get your crispy crits for our Precision Charge mod. Become charged with light by rapidly defeating enemies with precision kills with our hand cannons. We use this charge for our Protective Light mod. This is a 15% damage resist, and although it ain't the strongest damage resist that we have in the game, this is the mod that keeps you alive when it's all gone Pete Tong. This double hand cannon build works best with a loader and an unstopped champ mod if required. For this cowboy build, I've gone for the OG Tex Mechanica heavy, the Prospector. This full auto arc gel got given chain reaction this season for better ad clear. But its DPS has always been good. It's on par with the Gallahorn and specializes in burst DPS and pumps out an easy 700k in a matter of seconds. You're going to want to have a grenade launcher ammo finder, reserves, and scavengers, as you really do spend this ammo as fast as you get it. Echo of Domineering, after suppressing a target you gain greatly increased mobility for a short duration, and your equipped weapon is reloaded from reserves. This makes for quick reloads during damage windows where every second counts. Mobius Quiver is my preferred super for this build, as this feels punchy and seems to work well with our reload cycles offering heaps of weaken and DPS. Vanishing Step, dodging makes you invisible. Marksman Dodge, dodging reloads your weapon. Cause if we ain't shooting, we ain't killing. Echo of Dilation, whilst crouched you sneak faster and gain enhanced radar resolution. Echo of Obscurity, finish your final blows grants you invisibility. This comes in handy for safe reloads. Echo persistence, our void buffs of our invis and overshield have an increased duration. Our stats prioritize mobility for those quick reloads, resilience, then discipline, strength, recovery, and lastly intellect. Anyway my damies, this is my Void Slinger. Running double hand cannon might seem a touch odd at first, but once you get it down you'll be rootin' and tootin' across the galaxy. The Warmind cell interaction is a fun new way to handle in-game activities, and this build's burst DPS is amazing regardless of difficulty. I'll make sure to leave a dim in the description. If you liked the video and you want to see more, sub it and ring it for weekly content. If you've got any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment down below, and until next time, tippy time my damies, what a tie.
Bottom of everything, he's the most tip-top.